right, let's bring this back. There we go. I'm not feeling the green though. Let's give it like a nice pink. Too much red. We could do that. It's like cotton candy. These Q&A like Ask Harris videos are super fun because I don't have to prep anything. So thank you. How'd I do, Sam? Do I sound like a dirtbag or is that okay? Speaking of being a dirtbag, let's talk about the sponsor of today's video. It's actually our very own Stream Beats. If you're looking for copyright-free music for your live streams or for your YouTube videos or really any of your content, we got you covered. With there now being 3 different genres, that's lo-fi, synthwave, and EDM, with maybe a 4th one coming soon, you've got just about any style of stream covered. And with the music being available everywhere, completely free, Spotify, Apple Music. The download links are in the Discord so you can download the tracks. They're on YouTube, literally everywhere you can listen to music. They are available for free. Use them, they're safe, they're free, no copyright strikes, and they kind of slap. Cool, so you guys hit me up on Twitter. Link to my Twitter down below. I got a lot of responses. I like doing these. It makes me very much aware of what the community needs. And even if I don't get to answer every single one of these questions, it prompts me for future videos. Sometimes the videos can't fit into these like rapid style Q&As and I have to make a whole video on it in the future. And so thank you. The last thing I want to do is be the guy who gives advice but is completely out of touch. So thank you for all the tweets. Let's jump into them. First one is one that I'm getting bombarded with every day, and I need to address at the beginning of a video because I've mentioned it twice now at the end of videos, and you guys are leaving videos before you get there. The attention spans, I mean, that's fine, I guess. I don't think I've finished watching a video in months, but you should finish mine. They're important. And it's the questions about Brime and Trovo and even more now, Lunar. I saw, there was a new one today. Dr. Disrespect said he might start streaming on his own website. There's so many competing platforms. Look, guys, being totally candid, I don't get it. It's like everyone's completely forgetting what just happened to Mixer or that DLive and Caffeine already exist and nothing's happening. I don't think anyone's gonna take over YouTube or Twitch anytime soon, if ever, and for a specific reason. When you look at streaming viewership, 99% of viewers are watching the top like 0.1%. That top 1,000th of the streamers are controlling almost all the viewership, and for the most part, they're not going to go anywhere. The only people who are willing to try other platforms are the ones who have nothing to lose, that bottom anywhere in the 99%, and they're not going to be taking much of the market share with them. And it's because there is a really good chance, like incredibly good chance, that these are going to fail. Why would someone who has already done the impossible and created a career in live streaming going to sacrifice all that for a platform that's never been proven? And because there's so much control by the top elite streamers, there's just nothing that can be done. Even if the bottom 50% of Twitch moves over, that will do absolutely nothing to the market share. If a platform were to take over, they would have to have a product that, 1, appealed to viewers more than Twitch and YouTube, but 2, also appealed to streamers in so much that large streamers are enticed to switch over. And because I think one of the things that big streamers need is guarantee that their career is going to continue, which you can't do until you get big streamers, it's gonna be like a 1 in a million kind of opportunity thing that happens, if ever. So should you stream on Trovo or Brime or whatever, whenever those come out? No, I think you're wasting your time. But that is just my opinion. I'd love to see yours. Leave it in the comments below. If you think I'm wrong, tell me. Okay, here's a good one. When to make your YouTuber/streamer career full time. This one entirely depends on where you're at in life, and I think more importantly, who depends on you. 7 years ago, my wife and I were young and ambitious and really nothing to lose. We quit our jobs, we quit school, we went 100% full-time content creation, and we had 0 followers. And it worked out. I mean, we were incredibly analytic about it. We worked harder than I think most people worked. We explored, we tried new things. Plus, I mean, the element of luck was definitely there. But the second time things took off here on the Alpha Gaming channel, that's not what I did. By this point, Kenzie and I were kind of trying to start a family. We didn't have money in savings this time. So I had a side hustle that I did to provide for my family until I could get a YouTube video that took off and started the channel growing. And it was exhausting, but it was the only way to do it because I had people who relied on me. So I think judge your situation. If you're young, your parents won't hate you for moving in with them, you have savings, whatever, go for it. Give it a shot. Use every single second. Other than that, like specific instance, keep your job, go full time when it replaces your income. And especially if you have people relying on you, don't go full time until you can support everybody who needs you. What is your overall concept of your new studio in the new house going to be? Anime themed, the whole thing. Just waifu pillows everywhere. Not the full pillow, that'd be ridiculous. Just the pillowcases like up on the walls. Sam, please don't add any graphics there. I'd like to be able to monetize this video. Thanks. But I guess for real, for those of you who don't know, my wife and I are building a house right now, and a big reason we're building it is for me to have a bigger place to make YouTube videos. We should be moving in about 6 months, and I can't even express how excited I am. The entire reasoning behind it was that there are times, and as you grow your YouTube career, you'll see this, sometimes the process of content creation gets in the way of creating. And what I mean by that is when I do a shot here, the A-roll shots of me talking to the camera, and then I want to go in the other room and get some B-roll shots of a product or whatever, it requires me to completely disassemble everything I've set up here, move it over there, take this camera, put it on the slider, calibrate the lens, move the lights, pull out a desk, and it completely disrupts the creative flow of the entire process. In our new house, the entire basement is going to be a YouTube area, and it will be my dream area. And the whole idea behind it is that for whatever kind of shots I want to do, there will be a room or a station or something already set up where I can finish shooting here, leave it, go over to like for example, a B-roll room that has a camera in there on a slider ready to shoot product shots, or another camera on a jib. Gib? Is this like another GIF/GIF thing? Is it a jib? I want to say it's a jib. I think it's actually spelled with a J. What am I talking about? Anyway, those shots where you hold the camera, it's pointing straight down at a desk so you can get top-down product shots. Just an area where nothing gets in the way of the creation. If I have an idea, I have a place set up to do it. I'm still figuring out the layout of the whole thing to accomplish that, but the content is going to be a level above where it's at right now. Can you go into the process it took for you to produce Stream Beats, and what advice would you give to someone who's also attempting to develop new things for other broadcasters? Yeah, Stream Beats. I've been pretty open about how I've made it. The last thing I want to do is make people feel like they've been lied to. So the first thing I say almost every time I mention it is that I didn't produce the songs myself. Originally, I was going to find local producers who I would pay a day rate, which would probably end up costing $200 to $300 a song. And I couldn't find anyone to do it until my agent said at CES in January, said, hey, why don't you just do it on Fiverr? You already get a lot of stuff there. I was like, all right. That's a great idea. So yeah, every single song that's been made on Stream Beats right now has been commissioned by finding a producer on Fiverr, and they're all over the place. They're easy to find. Honestly, this product that has been absolutely incredible, at least incredibly well received, I didn't do much for. Really, anybody could have done what I did. I didn't do anything special, but I do think, just speaking objectively here, there were 3 things about myself that I think were a big part of being successful. The first one being the most obvious one, nobody would have heard about Stream Beats in any way had I not had a YouTube channel with 300,000 subscribers who were all Twitch streamers. So that right there gives me a huge advantage that very few people have. Also because of the recent success on the YouTube channel and Twitch and everything else, I had a little bit more capital than most people would. The initial investment in Stream Beats, I probably put 20 to, I think probably 30K into Stream Beats, and I probably put in I think I put in 22K before I got a single dollar out of it. I'm still in the red. I have not broken even yet, but I was able to do that because I have amazing subs on Twitch, and you guys watch these videos. I make ad revenue. So that was great. And the last attribute that I think played into it was the fact that I have a lot of history in the music industry. For those of you who don't know, I started my social media career making music videos on YouTube and Vine with my wife. We went on tour. We sat down with multiple record labels. We'd been threatened to be sued by record labels. Big history with the music industry. Learned a lot. Don't miss it. So yeah, I think if you're trying to make a product, the best thing you can do is build a personal brand first. Personal transparency has gone very, very far in business lately. People like knowing who's behind the brand and feeling like they can connect with a face. And so if they look to you and if they like your content and they feel like you bring value and then you release something for them, it's immediately valuable to them and they want it even before they know what it is. I mean, there are a lot of other ways to do it, but that's what worked for me. How is your life running the Alpha Gaming channel, your Twitch, and Stream Beats? It's great. I have so much time. All right, last one. If streamers have had some hardships, is it the right call to take a break? I can't stream properly at the moment because I don't want to fake it, but I really want to get back into my routine. Yeah, this is a good question. This is a hard one too, because there's no one size fits all answer to this, but there is something that I feel I can share here. First of all, take care of yourself. Get sleep. Find things that make you happy, live a balanced life. Do not neglect your mental health. At the same time, be aware of how difficult this job is and how much it requires of you. Being a content creator is not a job where you go from 9 to 5 and as soon as you leave work, you stop thinking about work. This is a job that follows you every moment of every day. And if that is incredibly difficult on your mental health, if you're not the type of person that can handle that, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way, it works really well for me, doesn't work well for my wife. You'll need to reflect on that and ask yourself if you are able to make those adjustments to yourself to make it work. I love how aware of mental health the world has become and the internet has become, that if someone comes out and says, hey guys, this is really messing me up, I need to take a break for a month, nobody gets upset. 10 years ago, people would have said, oh, you have the easiest job in the world. And you still get those people who say that and they're wrong. But for the most part, people say, hey, take care of yourself. Your mental health is important. Don't worry about it. But that doesn't guarantee those people will come back. Not because they're upset with you for leaving, but because the internet is fickle. If you leave, if you take a break, if you step back, you lose progress. And there's nothing you can do to change that, even if it's for a good reason. That is part of this job. So the first and foremost thing is make sure you're aware that that's a thing. And as you're going through it, ask yourself, is this a job that will actually bring me happiness? Because I think a lot of people who think they want to be YouTubers would be very unhappy being YouTubers. So just take that and kind of let it be in the back of your mind as you move forward. This is not my way of saying you should quit. This is just my way of trying to make you aware of something that if you've never been through the process of actually being a YouTuber, you should know about. But yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to pop into my Twitch stream. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, link in the description below. Come hang out. I spend a lot of time in just chatting. And as always, happy streaming.
Jawline. And I got
Dude, I'm not gonna lie though, this is a freaking handsome man. Hi, we're just talking. We're looking up jawline exercises.
Why?
So we're curious. I was curious. I don't know if chat's curious.
Wanting to do jawline exercise?
I used to have the best jawline.